Hello, BMHS. I'm Devin.
And I'm Wendy. Happy Valentine's Day, and we have a lot of news this week.
Starting in sports, today we have a varsity boys game at Livingston Central at 6:30. On Tuesday, we have a varsity boys and girls game against Fulton City at 6.
A reminder for all BMHS FBLA members that this week is FBLA week. Today is Blue and Gold Day, Tuesday is Chapter Shirt Day, Wednesday is Conference Dress Day, Thursday is College Shirt Day, and Friday is Green and White Day.
Speaking of FBLA, we have a few competition videos.
First, we have Bobby's 3D animation video on CTC Pathway classes.
Hey, Ted, have you decided what you're going to do after high school?
Yeah, I know exactly what I want to do. I want to work in the video production.
Okay. Then why aren't you taking any of our career and technical classes for video production?
The what and the who classes?
Our school has career and technical classes for video production. Do you even know the first thing about video production?
I know it involves cameras.
It's more than just cameras. The cameras in video production require more training to use and to understand how to operate. Ted, do you even know how to adjust the white balance and focus a camera?
Why does it matter?
You would take these classes, you would know. And it's definitely more than cameras. It requires long hours of editing and putting in videos together.
Well, I knew that.
So, you know how to edit then?
No.
I thought so.
Okay, well maybe I don't know everything about video production now. But that's why I'm going to go to college and learn more about video production.
That's why you should take these classes while you're still in high school, so you can be prepared for your future, whether it be in your college classes or your career.
You're right. I guess I'll see if I can get my schedule changed. I never really thought about it. Thanks, Bill.
No problem, Ted. That's why our school has the career and technical pathways, to help you get a jump start on your career.
That was very informative. Next, we have Jay Sham and Cole's video on preparing for a job interview.
How do I look? Very professional. That was the plan. So where'd you got a job interview today? Yeah, you got any pointers? Actually, yeah. You're off to a great start. Hygiene's really important. Great, what else? You always want to dress one above what they wear, which in this case would be a suit. Now that I am dressed in the proper attire, I will leave for the interview. You always want to be 15 minutes early for an interview, like I do here for my 2 o'clock interview. Once I arrive, I greet the receptionist. She tells me to sit down in the waiting area, so I do. I also avoid getting on my phone to avoid distractions. Once I'm called back to the interview room, I walk in confidently and give him a firm handshake. After the interview, send a thank you letter to the company. After 1 to 2 days, call the company to make sure that they don't need anything else from you. Also, make sure that your voicemail is business appropriate. And with all that in mind, you now know how to approach a job interview.
Hey, David. What are you thinking about?
I don't know. Let's see.
What's Devin thinking about?
There's a guy sitting right there where you are, and he was facing that way. Right. And every time I said something, the guy went. And I go, hey, buddy, what are you doing? The guy goes. It was a signer, right? A signer. Think about this for a second. They brought a bunch of deaf people to see the ventriloquist. What are you do next week? We're going to take all the blind folks to see David Copperfield. The elephant disappeared.
This week, we also have another special guest returning to give us a little bit more information about Black History Month.
Let's go see.
Yeah, my name is Matthew, but you know that already. Hey, and this week's Black History Month person, I will talk about Mae Jemison. Dr. Jemison is a very respectable woman with many achievements and awards worthy of boasting about. For starters, Dr. Jemison has degrees in both engineering and in the medical field, along with being the first black woman in space. In 1987, she joined NASA and took her first mission the same year. In 1992, she orbited the Earth for 8 straight days, lasting from September 12th to the 20th. In 1983, she joined the Peace Corps as a practitioner and stayed in Liberia and Sierra Leone until 1985. After leaving NASA in 1993, she starred in a Star Trek episode. Mae Jemison has also been inducted in the National Women's Hall of Fame and the International Space Hall of Fame. All in all, Mae Jemison is an amazing woman and a great example of what a black woman should be, and has inspired students such as Nevaeh Yates and Amaya Smith. Woo! I said 1865.
Oh.
That's when the 13th Amendment was ratified.
Oh, ratified.
December 6, 1865. Put that in there. That's a nice little nugget of knowledge.
Yes.
The new FACS pathway teacher started earlier this month. Let's go learn a little bit more about her.
We have a new FCS teacher. Her name is Miss Davis. Let's go learn a little bit more about her.
I'm Miss Davis, and I teach Family and Consumer Sciences. Would I rather drink a smoothie out of worms or a mud pie? Yeah. Probably a mud pie. My favorite class to teach is parenting because they get to take home the babies, and that's my favorite assignment to assign them. Well, I haven't been here that long, so my favorite teaching memory would be from my student teaching when we took our FCCLA club to Washington, D.C. for the Fall National Conference, and we got to meet congressmen. I chose to teach Family and Consumer Sciences because those were my favorite in high school, and they were just so much fun. It's just more of the relaxing part of the day. I would rather have, out of 8 classes, 40 minutes, I'd rather have that out of the 2.
Now that we've learned a little bit more about Miss Davis, let's send it back to the anchors.
I'm glad to see that she's adjusting well to Ballard.
Me too.
Well, that's all we have for you, BMHS. And this is the BMHS News. Signing off.